Welcome to RG News. Today we're going to discuss the top G10 AI news stories of August 19, 2025.
It's good to be here.
The AI and IT world isn't just evolving, it's undergoing a hyper-evolution, a truly tectonic shift that's reshaping everything from science to our daily lives.
Yeah, it really is. Staying ahead of this curve feels like a full-time job sometimes.
Absolutely. So our mission today is to cut through the noise, taking your curated sources on yesterday's top 10 AI developments and revealing the underlying macro trends. Autonomous discovery, AI's human impact, the intense global AI race, and the urgent scramble for regulation. Ready to make sense of what's next for you.
Definitely. This deep dive isn't just about the incredible things AI can do, but more importantly, what happens now that it can. We'll explore fundamental shifts that demand our attention, helping you navigate this future as an active participant, not just a spectator.
Okay, let's jump right in with something that sounds like science fiction but is now reality. Stanford just unveiled an AI lab that crunches years of research into mere days.
It's a massive game changer. Their virtual lab, it uses what's called multi-agent AI. Think of it as a team of specialized AIs working together
Okay.
to autonomously design nanobodies. These are tiny, targeted antibodies. And this system did it with only like 1% human input. They even published in Nature.
Wow, 1%. So what does that mean for the scientists then?
Well, what's truly revolutionary is the shift this creates. Scientists are becoming sort of AI science curators. Their role transforms from solely executing experiments to, strategically guiding these powerful AI systems and ensuring ethical oversight.
Which highlights the need for, like, was it an AI IRB?
Exactly. An ethical review board specifically for AI and science. It's becoming urgent.
So from these amazing scientific triumphs, we immediately face a human challenge. This radical efficiency sounds great for productivity, but what's the hidden toll on the engineers actually building these systems?
That's a critical question. A recent viral report sheds light on AI burnout among senior engineers, the ones often called AI tamers. They're grappling with immense responsibility and just the sheer pace.
And it's hitting junior roles too.
Yeah, simultaneously, junior roles are plummeting, down from about 30% to maybe 20% of the workforce. Picture this. One senior engineer, armed with these AI tools, can now potentially do the work of 8.
8 people. Wow.
It creates this critical talent gap, shifting the premium away from raw coding execution towards judgment work, making the right calls, guiding the AI. It really underscores how deeply AI is impacting human roles and even its own personality, actually.
Speaking of personality, I remember the buzz around GPT-5's launch. Felt a bit, I don't know.
Corporate zombie was the term floating around, wasn't it? Yeah, bit cold.
Right, but Anthropic just flipped that script, didn't they?
Yeah, they absolutely did. After OpenAI's GPT-5 sort of struggled with that impersonal persona, Anthropic launched Claude Constitution. And this isn't just a minor tweak, it's a system where companies can genuinely customize an AI's values and personality.
How does that work?
They use something called constitutional AI. Think of it like programming an AI's core ethical compass and guiding principles right from the start. This makes the AI user experience paramount.
So you get brand AIs,
Yeah.
tailored to each company.
Exactly. Which could potentially lead to, well, a fragmentation of AI realities, different AIs with different core values, which naturally brings us to how these different AI titans actually perform.
And performance-wise, Google's Gemini 2.5 DeepThink just proved itself a math whiz, right? There was an independent report.
Yeah, confirmed its slow thinking power for really complex reasoning. It even snagged an Olympiad math gold medal equivalent. Pretty impressive stuff.
But there's a catch, almost an irony to it.
Indeed. While it excels at those huge complex challenges, DeepThink tends to, well, overthink simple tasks. It can be surprisingly slow and less creative for straightforward problems.
So not one AI to rule them all.
It really signals the end of the one-model-fits-all era. We're definitely moving towards specialized model portfolios, different AIs optimized for different kinds of tasks. And as models specialize, well, the global AI race just heats up even more.
And in that global race, Beijing just dropped a bombshell, challenging Silicon Valley directly with an open source AI. That sounds like a big geopolitical move.
Oh, it absolutely is. DeepSeek AI launched DeepSeek-R2. It's an open-source MoE model that's a mixture of experts. Think of it as a team of specialized AI components working together.
It performs well.
Benchmarks show it outperforming even GPT-5 and Claude 4 in coding and math. Plus, it's cheaper to run. So this isn't just technical, it's a strategic geopolitical maneuver, using open source to potentially fracture the global AI ecosystem.
Into what, like U.S. proprietary versus China open source?
Potentially, yeah. Distinct stacks. It's a power play that will definitely fuel new business transformations.
Okay, which brings us right to business transformation. McKinsey apparently has the blueprint for a 30% productivity boost with AI.
They've laid it out pretty clearly. Their report confirms that frontier firms, these are the leading companies really integrating human AI agent teams effectively, are seeing remarkable 30% productivity gains.
So it's formalizing new roles.
Exactly. It's cementing the agent manager role. And get this, 28% of managers are already thinking about becoming AI workforce managers.
That's over a quarter. It sounds like it's creating a real divide.
It is. A massive performance gap is opening up, ushering in a new managerial class focused on systemic thinking, understanding how all these human and AI parts work together. And as businesses transform like this, governments are, understandably, scrambling to regulate.
And regulation is hitting close to home politically. Protecting democracy from deepfakes is now a federal priority in the U.S.
It had to happen, really. The consequences are becoming too real. Senators introduced the Deepfake Accountability Act of 2025. It's a significant step.
What does it actually do?
It mandates things like watermarks and metadata on AI-generated political content, and it imposes serious penalties for violations. The focus shifts from just trying to moderate content after the fact.
To proving where it came from.
Exactly, verifying its content provenance. It's critical for election integrity, though. Inevitably, it faces this collision course with First Amendment free speech considerations. It's tricky.
And beyond elections, institutions are looking at public health too.
Right. Which brings us to global health. How do we ensure AI in healthcare is safe, fair, and truly global? The WHO has stepped up, which is huge.
What have they done?
The World Health Organization just opened their Global Center for AI and Health Governance in Geneva. The goal is to set international norms for validating AI tools, tackling bias, handling data ethically, ensuring equitable access, all of it.
So, like an FDA for algorithms.
That's a good way to think about it, yeah. It's the first major step in that direction. And it puts health data right at the center of global geopolitics. And beyond governance, the core tech keeps pushing forward.
Speaking of core tech, the holy grail of quantum computing error correction just got a lot closer thanks to IBM. That sounds fundamental.
It's a monumental breakthrough, honestly. IBM announced a real-time decoding algorithm for what's called QLDPC, quantum error correction. They did it on their Loon processor.
Okay, QLDPC. What does that actually mean for quantum?
Think of QLDPC as a really sophisticated way to find and fix the errors that inevitably pop up in fragile quantum bits, or qubits. This new algorithm drastically reduces how many physical qubits you need to build a reliable quantum computer.
So it makes building them more practical.
Exactly. It signals the quantum industry is maturing, shifting from being mainly a scientific puzzle to more of an engineering problem. But, all this computational power, both AI and quantum, demands something truly colossal.
Energy. Infrastructure. What are we talking about?
We're talking physical footprint. Ever wonder about AI's massive energy needs? North Carolina just approved a $3 billion answer.
$3 billion.
For what? Project Titan. It's a massive 340-acre data center campus, purpose-built specifically for huge AI training runs.
Wow. So that confirms it then. Energy access is the bottleneck.
It confirms energy access is fast becoming AI's primary limiting factor. It basically elevates the electrical grid to critical national security infrastructure.
And raises environmental questions too, I imagine.
Absolutely. It throws AI's growing environmental debt into sharp focus, sparking really vital debates about resource consumption. We need all this power, but at what cost?
So looking at this whole picture, this mosaic of news, what does it tell us about the immediate future of AI for you, our listener?
Well, today we've seen the rapid industrialization of scientific discovery, right? The rise of these agent-based enterprises changing how we work, and this powerful open source counteroffensive challenging the big tech giants.
But also the downsides.
Definitely. But we've also seen the stark realities. Tech talent crises, the urgent tests deepfakes pose to our elections, and AI's huge and growing energy demands. It's a complex picture.
The future of AI isn't just happening to us. We're actively building it through the critical choices we make right now. Staying informed, like you're doing by tuning in, is step one. Conscious action, understanding these shifts, that's step two.
Well said. Join us tomorrow on RG News for the day's AI news. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell.